Hello, Twin Flames. So digging deeper into the Divine Masculine's energy for today, as continuation from the short that was posted earlier. Yeah, so like I said in the short, so I definitely feel like that they're going through a huge spiritual awakening right now. So if you have gone through your own spiritual awakening, you know, it kind of comes in waves, right? Sometimes you're deeper in it, then you kind of like get a break and then you're right back on fire, quote unquote. And I feel like this is the energy right now. Like it's major downloads, activations, kind of like a continuation from last week. And I'm also feeling with this card that they are also getting actually in touch with their soul group, their tribe, soul tribe, maybe people that they have a mission with, which will then also, of course, lead him to his divine feminine, right? Because most of you all probably will have a mission together. Maybe not all of us, not all of the Twin Flames, but I feel like some of you really do have missions together. And so by that, right, like you're of course part of that soul group, that the mission. So yeah, he is definitely getting ready to unite with his divine feminine because of all of this, because of coming together. But we had divine timing and separation come out as well. So what I think it's saying is like why he is going through the spiritual awakening, figuring out who his soul tribe is, really realizing that you are part of that soul tribe, that you are his other half, right? That during that time, yeah, it does take some time right now, right? Like he needs to go through all of that right now. And that's why there's still separation, right now. Here with this, I'm kind of getting that either there is also as well still karmic situation that is as well holding him back, which of course by him really finding his soul tribe, right? And realizing you are his other half, he will release it, right, in divine timing. But I'm also getting almost as a continuation of the soul tribe, right? Like the mission of like coming together, and it could include his divine feminine here too. The mission that you guys have, the mission that he has on earth, that he is really figuring out right now what that is. And yeah, possibly even starting to apply it here and there already. And this is like a bonus message. Those came out earlier, but I didn't have time to bring them up in the short. I really feel like as well, even though they're really occupied and busy on their spiritual awakening, I feel like they are also very hot for their divine feminine. That's kind of what I'm getting with this. I'm also getting as an extra message for any twin flames that are already in union, that there's a heightened fertility situation going on here, that you might be expecting a baby soon. I'm kind of getting that from this card. It stood really strongly out to me this morning. So yeah, but I definitely feel like there's some sexual energy going on here with the divine masculines right now. And it could be because of this intense spiritual energy that is entering him, right? Like I feel like it's probably physically, like, you know, it's activating all of his chakras, his DNA. And so, yeah, I feel like there's just so much going on in the masculines right now, physically, mentally, spiritually. So, yeah, you might be sensing that, right? As we're connected to our masculines, you might be sensing this energy. You also might be meeting him in dreams to kind of get a little active with each other if you are not in contact or union right now, or even you get some frisky messages if you are in communication. Okay, so I also wanted to bring in this deck again just to see what else we can find out, and then I was going to do a tarot and an angel message to kind of the same decks that I used for the feminine, to kind of see if there's any mirrored energy. Okay, let's see what else we can find out with this deck. How they're feeling, where they stand right now. Okay. I'll that one. Okay, and then there was one here as well. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. Appreciate. Today I'm grateful. Your twin appreciates you. See the blessings. Practice appreciation. Self-worth. Value, self-esteem, confidence. Hesitation. Past heartbreak, broken trust, afraid to move forward. And alone. Abandoned, lonely, lost. Yeah, I feel like with the alone, it could be for some of the twins, right? Like while they're going through their spiritual awakening, right? If you have gone through it, you might have experienced it yourself. A lot of people will leave your life, right? Like you will possibly disconnect from family members, you know, maybe even best friends you used to have. Sorry, my camera keeps like doing this weird focusing thing. I'm sorry. Yeah, and so they might feel lonely before their soul tribe is coming in. But I feel like that's not for a lot of them. I feel like this is more the energy that really a lot of them are getting into union with their soul tribe, that they're meeting the right people. But again, still, even though, right, they still might be missing people that were important to them in their life, that no longer vibe with them, right? They might be on a different frequency now that he's been awakening. So I definitely went through this myself a lot. Okay, with this hesitation, yeah, I'm not really getting hesitation, but these are two water energies here, so it definitely could be for any water signs, right? Special message here, like doubling down on it, like yes, this is really for you, this reading. But what I'm really getting is cleansing energy. I feel like it's this renewal. Yeah, it's what I'm getting. It's a rebirth, that they're going through a rebirth, right? And this alone is just part of it. And it's not alone, it's just separation from the people and the things that don't serve them any longer, you know, like letting go of karmic situations and things like that. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting. It's like it's really a rebirth. So the words really don't apply here for neither of these cards. It's really a message about because of the spiritual awakening that they're going through, is really what they're really going through is a rebirth. So they are definitely coming out at the other end a changed person, right? Like a whole new being, fully awakened, fully connected, definitely knowing who their divine feminine is, which is you, of course, right? But like the card said here, right? In divine timing, right? This separation phase is here right now to give the masculine the room and the space to grow, to meet their soul tribe, to really figure out that you are his divine feminine, right? He needs to realize this on his own. Yeah, and so I feel like this is exactly, he is going through a rebirth. I'm grateful today. So yeah, with this saying that your twin appreciates you, that's what I'm getting. It's like because he's spiritually awakening, he is really realizing more and more. We keep getting that message day after day, how he's really realizing you are his divine feminine, you are his counterpart, you are what balances him out, right? You guys are one soul in two bodies. So yeah, that doesn't surprise me. So he is really realizing you are his divine feminine. He might not know the word twin flame or divine feminine, but you get it, right? Like he is realizing that you guys have a special bond, that there's more to you than just a regular relationship. So he's definitely awakening to that more and more every day. Okay, let's see the tarot. I kind of feel like death should be coming out for the rebirth, but yeah, let's see if there's anything related to that coming out. I feel like that's a really big message right now, is the rebirth energy that they're actually going through right now. Nope, no death card, but let's see what we have here. Okay. Yeah, I almost feel like this is him looking back at himself from before his spiritual awakening, right? Like, I feel like it's he's realizing that he has outgrown this situation. And I'm also getting, this could also be his karmic relationship and children, and of course he'll never outgrow his children. I'm just trying to say, right, like that's a life that he no longer fits in with, right? Like he has grown out of it. And yeah, definitely. Here I'm getting that alone energy again, where yeah, I'm really getting that, okay, so maybe they're really having a hard time losing some of their friends, their family members, you know, like things, even the karmic relationship that they might be releasing, that I'm getting that they're just having, yeah, they might be having some hard times dealing with the way their life is changing, right? Getting adjusted, getting yeah, like I remember going through my spiritual awakening. It was really hard on me, not just physically, the changes you're feeling and the energies you're feeling, and but you know, just like losing friends and not being able to talk with your family about everything you used to. But yeah, I feel like definitely he's gonna come out on top, right? So I feel like, yeah, what I'm getting from this as a message is like he knows this is the right way for him. He knows this is good for him. He does need to go through this. He understands that, even though he might be sad of losing some people because of the spiritual awakening. But I feel like he has an understanding, knowing that I must go through this right now. It will be for the betterment of myself, but also for the planet, right? Like the entire planet will benefit from him spiritually awakening, and then the twin flame, him uniting with his divine feminine, and then of course that has a ripple effect on Earth and the rest of humanity. Yeah, and here I'm getting is like, okay, I feel kind of lost. I am on the way. I just don't know where I am going. So yeah, it's definitely him just really becoming, yeah, he is like, who am I? Who am I now? Now that he's going through this awakening, he's realizing he has outgrown certain situations, right? He is missing some of the people he has lost. So he's like now really wondering, where am I? Who am I? What are my next steps? What am I going to do? The scenery is very beautiful, and we also have that little messenger here and flowers everywhere. So definitely see, he knows, again, I feel like really strongly that he does know it's all good for him, what he's going through, that it will be all worth it, but he is having a little bit of a hard time with it. Yeah. And with this, it's almost like he knows, you know how he's touching his heart. He knows his wishes will come true, right? But I feel like it's like I do have a lot to learn right now. I do have to understand, relearn who I really am. I have to understand who I am now. But I know in the end it will be worth it, right? Everything I go through happens for me, right? Everything happens to you, not against you. So yeah, not to you. Yeah, everything happens for you, not to you, right? And I feel like he's realizing this. Everything I'm experiencing right now, even though there might be challenging times, it's learning, right? Like I am learning right now, and I am gonna graduate and come out better in the end, and all of my wishes will come true, which of course includes uniting with his divine feminine. Okay, lastly, let's do a power message from the angels. And then we're done with the reading for today. Very amazing reading. Like, wow. Like, it's so good to see that they are really going through the spiritual awakening now. Okay. Very clear. It came out right away. Okay. The full messages here. So we have 10 of Gabriel. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. Yeah, I can see that, right? Like, I don't know how it was for you when you went through your spiritual awakening, but what was happening for me was like, first of all, yeah, okay, that's what it's really connecting me to right now, is like the 9 to 5 that you're doing, right, is no longer serving you. Like the you feel like you have outgrown the current job that you're doing, you have outgrown the friends that you used to have, you are just such a different person now. And so yeah, I feel like this goes back to like them really trying to figure out what their mission is, and maybe they're really having also an awakening about the type of job that they're doing and things like that, where they're like, this is no longer serving me, like I am not happy here, I want to do something that impacts people, I want to help heal Mother Gaia, I want to have something with a mission, I want to really be of benefit to the collective. Oh, we have the Emperor. Wow. Okay, so he is definitely graduating into the Emperor. That's amazing. Okay. Yeah, stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans. Yeah, I think this is really him graduating, and we had that graduation here. Yeah, he is graduating into the Emperor right now. And of course, depending on your where you stand, every twin flame journey is different, right? But in your case, he might actually really is becoming the Emperor right now, and others, it's that divine timing, still might be having a little bit more time to go through here. But this is such great news. Yeah, he is becoming the Emperor. Make a wish, dreams become reality, a joyful time of life. Wow, I love that this is mirrored here, right? Because that's exactly what I had here too. His wishes will come true and he knows it. So this is amazing news. So yeah, things will work out for him in the end, even though things might be a little bit hard for him right now, but it's all for the better, right? Like it's all happening for him, and yeah, his wishes will come true. Oops. And then we have a great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. Yeah, and look at all those birds, all the messengers here. So yeah, I feel like he is, because when he wishes, makes a wish, right, you are definitely on that list. So yeah, I feel like he might be reaching out to you here shortly. You might be able to expect communication coming in from him soon, or any kind of way of move towards you. It could be in your dreams, it could be just even unblocking you or checking you out on social media or something like that. So maybe small steps, but for others, you might be receiving communication here really, really soon, or getting into the next level. So depending on where you stand in your divine twin flame journey. Okay, that's it for the reading today. If it resonated, please give a thumbs up, and follow the channel for more, and I'll talk to you soon.